a brief video short teaching you how to make a Suffolk Puff, otherwise known as a yo-yo. These cute little critters are going to be sewn together, all 1,185 of them, to make a quilt top which we're going to auction at the Grand Ball in January. So we need as many of you to come along and make a yo-yo or a Suffolk Puff, and I'm going to show you how it's done. With a little thread, you're going to form a very, very firm knot by twisting your thread around the needle. This is known as a French or quilter's knot. You pass that twist through the needle to the bottom of the thread, give it a good pull. You want a really sturdy knot at the end of your thread. You take a 4-inch circle and you see the right side of the fabric and the wrong side of the fabric, and you work with the wrong side of the fabric facing you. There's a pencil mark marking your 4-inch circle, and you fold the fabric towards you on that line, which is about the width of your fingernail. It's 1/4 of an inch. Pass the needle in the centre of that 1/4 of an inch and make short gathering stitches all the way around your circle, pulling it taut or tightly as you go. A few stitches and pull your gathering stitches tightly, and you will sew all the way around your circle in this way, folding it over and sewing it round and pulling it tight to gather your stitches. Now, people used to make lots of Suffolk Puff quilts or yo-yo quilts in the 1920s and the 1930s, during the Depression era in America, because as you can see, you only need little scraps of fabric to form these cute little 2-inch yo-yos. But sewn together in these colourful 1930s reproduction fabrics, you will end up with a beautiful bed top quilt or throw. In actual fact, in the 1920s and 30s, such fabrics lined flour sacks, which were in common usage in every household in America. And so ladies weren't even buying their fabrics, they were upcycling their fabrics. If every member of staff and every student were to make 2 or 3 of these, we'd have them done in no time. So even if you don't consider yourself an expert sewer, give this a go. What you're making looks a bit like a shower cap. Remember to keep gathering your stitches until you meet your knot again, and then give it a really good tight pull. Pop your needle through to the right side of the fabric, and then you're going to push all of that wrong side of the fabric through, making a little shower cap, and then you're going to pull it taut, and you can see all the gathers coming together, leaving you a little hole in the centre of your yo-yo. And then you take your needle and you pull the last stitch through from the front to the back, again pulling it nice and taut, and form a little knot on the back of the yo-yo, and I'm keeping my knot as close as I can to the fabric. And there you have the 1920s or 30s in reproduction fabric yo-yo, ready to go into our quilt.